Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be taking a walk through the orchard and sharing about the process of harvesting almonds. We hope you enjoy the time you spend with us.
Hey guys, what's up? It's his, hers, and ours. First up, what has to happen is the machine comes and shakes the trees. After that, the sweeper comes and blows it into a pile. And then we and make the pile a little bit longer, because this machine has to be able to be straight with it before it can start picking up the almonds. So we have to put them in piles. And then the machine cannot hold any almonds. It just transfers them up through the chute and into the trailer. And after that, whenever the trailer is full, the jackrabbit comes. It's called a jackrabbit, which is a machine. And this dumps in the trailer, dumps it into the jackrabbit. And then the jacks it into and it carries them up to these trailers. This is the machine I was talking about whenever I was over there. This jackrabbit, it is the machine that machine, the sweeper or picker-upper, puts it into this machine. The cap does twist so this thing can go that way. So it will, to put the almonds in. And then it dumps it into a chute. That takes it up to these trailers. Okay guys, we're gonna go pick up the almonds that were left, because whenever this machine connects with the jackrabbit, some of the almonds will fall down in piles and some he just doesn't get because they're buried in dirt. So we're gonna go pick those up.
This almond orchard was planted in 2016. Our oldest son Jude was about 4. He worked so hard alongside Daddy and Papa and even received his first big paycheck. So I guess you could say that our kids have kind of grown up in the orchard. It's a great place to play hide and seek or tag, and the kids ride their bikes around it to burn off extra energy. Their papa even made Robin Hood forts for them to play in, so the orchard has definitely been a fun part of our lives.
I think there's lock. You think there's lock? And here. Is the big one?
90% of California's 7,600 almond farms are family farms. Many owned and operated by 3rd and 4th generation farmers who live on the land and plan to pass it down to their children and grandchildren. Jude and even Justice have been big helpers during harvest time. As Jude shared at the beginning of this video, the ends of each row need to be raked in after the sweeping. Otherwise, those almonds wouldn't get picked up by the machine. This is where Papa allows the boys to help. Did you know almonds are California's #2 crop and the U.S.'s #1 specialty crop export? 65% of the crop is exported to more than 90 countries worldwide. Producing 80% of the world's supply of almonds and 100% of the U.S.'s commercial supply, over 90,000 jobs are generated in the Central Valley alone, which is where we live. Whole almonds are delicious, but there are a variety of almond forms such as milk, butter, meal, flour, paste, and oil. The nutritious almonds we eat grow in a shell protected by a hole on a tree. The trees essential to life remove carbon dioxide from the air and store it as wood until the end of their lives, when it can be mulched back into the land to create healthier soils. The holes become livestock feed, offsetting the need to grow other crops, and the shells are used as livestock bedding. Nothing goes to waste.
Yeah?
This is what Papa and me were coming to get.
Jude, just fill the buckets. Just fill the buckets.
My buckets are filled.
We hit the jackpot.
I don't care. We're finding who can get the most.
Justice looks the cleanest.
November through January, almond trees go through a period of dormancy, losing their leaves and chilling out in California's cool, wet winters. Orchard soils store up rainwater for the upcoming growing season, and the trees store nutrients and energy for next year's crop. Toward the end of dormancy, buds begin swelling on each tree's branches in preparation for bloom.
What is it? Where's your bucket at? Ooh.
Between mid-February and mid-March, almond tree buds burst into beautiful white and light pink blooms. During this time, beekeepers bring hives into the orchards to help pollinate the crop. As the trees blossom, honeybees forage for pollen and nectar, bringing it back to their hives as their first natural food source of the year. Then the bees move from tree to tree. They pollinate almond blossoms along the way by moving pollen between the different tree varieties grown within each orchard. From March to June, almond kernels mature and grow to full size, with the shell hardening around it, both protected by a fuzzy outer hull. Once the spring rains stop and the weather heats, farmers begin irrigating their orchards to support the growing crops.
So here we are. I'm inviting you to a ride along as we go change the irrigation back to the almonds for their automatic setting that we turned off from the field, and show you how we switch that. So here we are back at the pumps. So we got to push that off. We hear the pump shut off. Now we can't forget to pull this thing back out, and then we'll turn that to auto, and then the program will kick in and go for it. This puts our trees. So to change the valves, we have to take these things and switch this back to open. So I'm gonna turn this valve around and around and around until this guy up here is showing to the open.
You have to video me whenever I was starting to break one out. You guys know how to time is videoing.
I love him. He gets my funny brother eating. Come up.
You haven't eaten any?
Just eat
Well,
some.
What are you doing?
Eating almonds.
Okay. What do we have to say?
Happy almonds!
Hello. Happy almonds day.
Let's see your buckets.
Bye.
Jude, no. Bad idea.
Yeah, it's not on this bucket.
Oh, here's Justice's bucket.
Here's the girls.
Full to the top. Here's the girls' bucket and Adelaide's hat.
In July, almond hulls split open, exposing the almond shell and allowing it and the kernel inside to dry. Shortly before harvest, the hulls turn a straw yellow color and open completely. From August through October, mechanical tree shakers harvest the crop by vigorously shaking it to the ground. Protected by their outer hulls and shells, the almonds then dry naturally in the warm California sun for 7 to 10 days before being swept into rows by a sweeper machine. After that, a harvester or pickup machine drives over the rows, vacuuming the nuts up into a cart that brings them to the edge of the orchard for transport to the next stop. This is where we say goodbye and they continue on their journey.